Good morning, good morning, good morning. Get up, yawn, cough, say your prayers, do anything I do to get the day started. Doc, we back at it, man.
We back with another one.
We back at it, man.
We back with another one.
I just want to jump on something real fast and everything because I know you could relate to it before we get deep into what we're gonna talk about. About the the guy that killed himself, Don. That's that's
I
real
forgot his
deep,
name
man.
too. The DJ. I forgot his name.
I forgot his name
about.
too. I can't think his name,
I
but
what
you talk about. But it just like, I just say, man, it take a lot to kill yourself. Like you thinking about it. Like you just like it. And the crazy thing about it is, you know how you just said like you fall, you get back up. You fall, you ain't getting back up. It's over.
Nah.
So it's like I know you went through it like personal with your family member and everything. So I know like when you saw it, I know you just like, wow, man.
Yeah, that's a hard bite, and man, blessings to the family, man. What they got to go through and deal with, man. The kids, we send our blessings, our condolences. But that's a rough battle, man. And you could see the signs though. It's crazy, but only way you can see the signs if you're paying attention. Yeah. Because if you lost and really ain't paying attention to yourself. And things of that nature, man. It's all right. The Ellen DJ, he was on the
Ellen show.
Stephen, his name's Stephen, DJ Stephen.
Okay.
Stephen Twitch boss.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, he was on the Ellen show.
Got you.
All right, dancing DJ. All right, he died at 40, so he killed himself at 40 years
man.
old. Appreciate that.
Yeah, because like our age, around our age,
he 40, my age. He 40, right? So that's something that been playing in his mind for some time.
Yeah.
I witnessed it with my father, and I saw signs. You could see them. I could say now I saw signs.
Yeah.
Back then, I was into my own thing, doing what I was doing, drinking, not really paying attention to that would happen. Because you be like, that's somebody, like, that's a weak-minded person. Uh-huh. And I used to be like, my dad ain't weak, but at the end of the day, he was battling with what he was battling with, so the voice was louder in his head. Like him, the boss, DJ, man, right? DJ Twix. Yeah, he was just something in his head was stronger than him, right? And that's why when we talk about mental health, man, out here in this world, it's a must that people get that check, or you find a way to deal with it the best you can, or talk to someone if you have to, because that's the end result right there. And it's like you can't see it when you're in the mix with somebody. So, his wife or his family members, they probably ain't see it because why? He portrayed to be the same person every day in front of them. Yeah. But deep inside, he was battling something that was dangerous.
He had to be battling something,
so,
man.
That's
crazy because you look at it like, I think, like, at the end of the day, you got to talk it out, man. Because, like, sometimes when I get on here and I reminisce, and just like when we behind the scenes, we would just reminisce about stuff. Like, it feel good when I let it out. When I was telling you about, how I used to go to Hikestown and stuff, it feel good when you let it out and everything. And you just got to let it out. But the crazy thing is, I'm sitting up and thinking, like, let me tell you some of the funny story before we get started.
Go ahead.
My mom had passed away and everything, so I was incarcerated and everything. So my mom passed away, so they took me to the funeral and stuff, and went back. So make a long story short, I called my sister on the phone, like, man, I can't take it in here. I'm about to, kill myself and everything. So she said, okay, she talked like, no. Man, about 10 minutes later, the priest come in the room.
Everybody, they done called up on you.
I'm stressing about the job, but I ain't even think. I just said it just out of just talking to her. Just said it, try to see. But it ain't mean nothing. But I'm just thinking about that. The priest, everybody came in the room. They was like,
take your sheets.
I'm laughing now. Like, I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. But they ain't trying to hear. They ain't trying to hear that. They ain't trying to hear that. But it ain't funny. But I'm saying,
but no, that's the part of
it was
to be able to laugh at that time frame in your life is what we laughing at that point, because we looking back over that to laugh at that part, not to nobody who actually does that. Because that take place, but that's hard, bro. So
it's hard.
I think that's a major topic around the world, and that's a black guy. So
yes,
you just can imagine some things that he might be struggling with. You get what I'm saying? So, and think about it though, right? That's why we always say the fame don't mean nothing, the money don't mean nothing, right? He was on the top TV show, right?
Yeah.
Her show was one of the top shows.
Yes.
Come on now. So, things happen, man. It's life. That's why it's never the money. is about the enjoyment of inside, the happiness of inside of a person.
Yes.
Because we all go through things, bro. But one thing you got to remain is happy inside when you're even going through something. Yeah. Because tragedies can strike and it can knock at your door. You know what I'm saying? It could be right at your door.
It could be, and you could bring other people problems onto your problems too. And you start struggling more. They doing their own problems.
Yeah,
you struggling more for them than they problems, man. So you could bring that. You could bring other people problems onto you, and you worrying about more than them, and it causes pressure and everything. But we just elaborate on that a little bit, but other than that, man, the year winding down, man, we had a good year, man. Ups and downs. Man. Bumps and
bruises and dig holes.
A little bit more, but other than that, man, everything been been great, man. Like other than that, we've been great, man. And one of the main thing is we stayed in this real talk out of jail a whole another year. We don't know what next year got to hold, but 1 year we ain't go to jail. Not counting all the years we wasn't in jail, but 1 year.
One more year, bro.
And you just got to keep real.
One more year.
We keep 1 more year without being in somebody's jail cell. So
and that's through like the frustrations of life of what we've been going through, the hardships, and to still stay focused on our journey, bro. Because that's always in the back of our mind. Yeah. If a person been in the streets before, 9 times out of 10, sometimes until you get to a certain level and peak, when you at the I would say the bottom, people always say, but when you at that beginning stage or you still climbing up and them struggles happen and the funds not coming in as you need them to come in and bills are popping up left and right and to stay focused on this journey, bro, is one of the hardest things to do. That's why men in our position, women coming from our positions too, been incarcerated, can't leave them out because they're a big part of this as well.
Yes.
So when they come back out, when we come back out in society, most people go back and do the same thing over in 3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
Because of what? The money, no family support, the lifestyle. They need it. You know what I'm saying? A regular job they're not thinking about. So we put something in our minds. We said, man, I'd rather be out here and struggle than be in this. You guys say any day, Craig.
Any day, man.
I'd rather be free and do what I do now, right? Because one thing I know is potential.
Yes.
In prison, it is no potential. Only potential is I might read a couple books and learn, but I can't execute.
I think the only potential in prison is to stay out of ASAG or something like that. That's the only thing you can win with. Other than that, it ain't no really, you might get your little college credit score, but it's the same. Only thing you trying to do is get home and stay out of trouble. You don't want to be in nobody locked down.
Nobody locked down. You ain't trying.
You don't want to be locked down. You don't feel like getting your stuff moved around and stolen. So it's a lot.
But that's why I said this year, even through our roller coaster rides, we had no perfect year. You know what I'm saying? No perfect year. But one thing we could say, man, we hit a few home runs.
Yes.
I mean, we might have fell a couple times, but we hit a few home runs.
Yes, man.
So because we kept going, we was consistent, man. We was dedicated, and we was true to it. We was true to it. And you think about, it'll be a year coming that we started this.
Yeah.
Just think about it. Another month or so, right? It'll be about a year that we started this, and to be consistent with it, the learning. We learning, right? Production crew, right? Learning, right? And they getting even greater. They fantastic at what they do. So we just saw things start evolving more and more as we kept doing it.
And that's a good thing, man.
Even the conversations, you see certain shows might not hit, might not this, but it's learning. So we jumped out there. We like, we're gonna take a stand and we're gonna just do it.
Yeah, and I remember one time when we first started, we'll talk about, we'll get a topic like a week before it be disaster. Think about the topic, be like, this what I'm saying. Right? Like, now it's more like and plus our chemistry is so unique together, so it don't really, like, we sit and talk and behind the scenes, on the scenes, we just sit and talk. And it's natural talk. Our chemistry is so, the love is so genuine. And then everybody around us, we got the love around us. We ain't got no bullshit team.
And I think authentic. We authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So sometimes when stuff not stripped, they could know the real us. Yeah. This the real us every time we come in front of the camera. We're not hiding out, covering up nothing. You know what I mean?
Man.
We building. So this what it's about, and then it's a new year coming. So this new year is about we readjusting, right? Because now we preparing for 2023.
Yes.
So we getting ready to rock 2023 because what we planning, right? Yes. We planning to execute. So we setting goals, and this is what individuals out there need to do. Yes. Now is to get ready for 2023 starts now. You know what I'm saying? It don't start when New Year come on New Year Day. You start planning. You start putting your goals down. You start saying what you want to do. You actually starts now. You know what I mean? You get you a book, a diary, a notebook, a planner, of whatever. Start jotting stuff down. I bought the little bulletin board, little whiteboards, man, that you go buy. That me and my wife do every year, and then we write down our goals for the year. You get what I'm saying? On that board. And just because you start them goals don't mean you're going to achieve them goals, because some of them might change. But the ideal is to have an agenda, a plan, a blueprint, so you can execute when 2023 get here. And that's what we want y'all to do. We want y'all to have a plan, an agenda, so you can execute your goals. You know, a lot of y'all been talking about getting fit, man. Now is the time to hit us up to get with us, because why? Going to 2023 prepared and ready. Stop procrastinating. Stop making excuses. Because I know you got this a lot, man, from people who are like, I'm just going to wait and start in 2 weeks. I'm going to wait and start next month. That never happens with them.
It never happens.
You know what I'm saying? So our motto is we want to encourage people, man, to take back control of your life.
Yes.
This with health. Yes. This with your finances. This with your credit. This with your home. This with your kids. This with your family members. This with whatever you feel that's important to you, that you know need improvement or need to be uplifted. You need to start working on that now.
They got because you got to start, and how I believe in would start with within self. Like I had set some goals out for my own personal self, and like one of the goals, I'm gonna say two of the goals, three goals that I accomplished that I set out, and and I always say, my driver's license, get my driver's license. Yeah. That was one goal I set. Buy me a car, my first car in my name, and I done had mad cars. I'm talking about my name, nobody else's name. That was one. Get my mouth worked on. I wanted to get my teeth fixed, and now I'm waiting for the bridge. I'm always talking about my personal stuff, but I don't care. I wait for the bridge to get put in my mouth now and everything. So that was like 3 things I accomplished, and I said, I was like, wow, bitch, Craig, you did do it.
But
I ain't saying it don't cost.
But we
but I did it.
You gotta appreciate that though. But right, and one thing about your story though, when you talk about your story, like you just mentioned something off air, right? And I'm gonna mention it now again because I know your mom. That you talked about your drinking, you talked about your problems, but then you talk about getting your license at the age that you went back to get them, right? And all the stuff you went through. And every time we said it and you mentioned it, and we were like, yo, say it because it's going to help somebody. Somebody called you at 50-something years old. Yeah. 50-something years old who did not have their license, man, and cried to you about your story, how you motivated them to go get their license. Yeah, man. So everything you talk about and put out there, we have to share regardless, because it's going to help somebody. Yeah. It's going to motivate somebody. It's going to encourage somebody. So you helped a 57-year-old man get up and like, yo, what? Enough is enough. Let me go get my license. You motivated that man. He was man enough to call you and cry on the phone to you.
That was crazy, man.
So that was the blessing.
Crazy good way.
Yeah, but that was the blessing. Yeah. You gotta say that's what you gave to the universe. And guess what? It helped someone. So now guess what? By him going to get his license, he going to inspire somebody else. Yeah. So it's a train, bro. It's an effect. You know what I'm saying? So man, I applaud you on always opening up, man.
What was crazy too, Don, to talk about my license, like my daughter got a car. And you know what was funny, man? Like, it was crazy because, her license is from, her license down in Georgia. And it's this simple. Me going down the motor vehicles, putting the car on my name, doing all that. I felt like a dad, man. I'm feeling, because, they ain't stopped me. I ain't get a chick, nobody to do it. I felt like dad, and I'm kind of nervous. Don't get it. I know my license is good and everything, but I'm kind of nervous. I want nobody to say, stop, hold up. I got my daughter with me. I'm talking slick. I don't want to wait. I'm kind of nervous. I'm at the table saying. So when they gave me the title, gave me the tag, I walked out there like a pimp, right?
Yeah, so what?
Like, I walked out there with my head up high and everything, and I knew she was grateful for me to get her car on the road, man. Because you know how the kids be. They want something, and I ain't want to let her down. But I'm happy, like, and it might to a lot of people it might be a little something, but it was a lot to me. And it's a lot to me for my kids to know that daddy is on point now. Like they can call me about anything. Man, it feels so good, man, for them to call me. And when they see me, they say, Dad, keep up the good work. And this is my kids, especially my oldest son. He about to be 28. He call me OG. You see you still doing your thing. And man, it feel good. Like, man, I love you, man. Keep up the good work, man. And it just, like, it feel good to believe in yourself, Don. And we are, you know how we promote the believe in yourself.
Yes.
We to help you.
Yes.
We gonna start you off, help you do everything else. But if you don't believe in yourself, you ain't gonna make it, man. Just like not to jump subject, but to get back to somebody killing themselves, they don't believe in themselves, man.
Facts.
They try, or something fail. They just give up and everything. Yeah. And the main thing is you believe in yourself, everything falls in place. Me believing in myself to get my license. You see how I fall in place. Me handling stuff for my daughter.
Yes.
Me handling stuff to get my first car. Handling, like me believing in myself, man. Because like. Just like you said, I was drinking. I wasn't really believing in myself. I had a little bit of belief. No, but I believe in help somebody train to believe in me to get a drink. That's what I was doing. I was training people just to get a drink, man. And then I was loving the train. Don't get it twisted. I was loving it. I was doing anything. But all actuality, I'm thinking in my head like, I'm gonna get them good, get them in shape and everything. The more people I get in shape, that's more drinks I can get.
Drinks I can get.
So so I was doing the right thing, but thinking of the wrong thing.
But that's where it comes up. But that's the ultimate thing, though, is believing in ourselves. Yeah. We always bet on everybody else, right? Mm-hmm. Most people have a conversation about a superstar, and they can tell you their whole life, but they can't fix their life. They'll argue with you about a star, argue with you up and down about what they got, how much they did. They did this, with this person. They could tell you the life of somebody else, bro, but can't fix their life.
Yeah, and that's
because we don't believe in ourselves enough. So we like to look at a picture of somebody else and form something in our mind about that individual and paint their whole picture in our mind, but won't paint our own picture.
That's crazy, man.
Because why you can't be that successful person? Why you can't be this person? So we have to believe in ourselves. You got to bet on yourself.
Yeah, you got to bet on yourself. Man, look at
bet on yourself, bro. Because like with help and motivation and encouragement, bro, I get it a lot from definitely my wife and them. They encourage me, push me, man. But first walking out of prison, bro, I had to bet on myself. Nobody understand what I was trying to come out here and do. When I'm talking on the phone to people, nobody ain't see that.
Wow.
They couldn't believe that. Yeah, I'm coming home to be a trainer.
Yeah.
You what?
Yeah.
Who? Where? Yeah, you were right, please. You know what I'm saying? So starting that journey was me believing in myself in my mom's living room, me believing in myself, with working out with my sister and my cousin. I was just me believing in myself, trying to spark them, get them going.
And now look at
you know what I'm saying? And now, look,
I'm
5 years later.
But you just.
You get what I'm saying? And then this year, the accomplishments of being in one building, that goes downhill, a disaster. Crush my soul.
Wow,
you get what I'm saying? I thought I was ready to say, give up. I was ready. Listen, I was on the verge of like, yo, give up. But something in me keeps me fighting. Then my wife in my ear, like, you can't stop, you this, that. And then, me praying, believing, God on, like, yo, it's more to come. You know what I'm saying? And then actually now in my own building again. And this one, mine, I know everything going on. I know this, that. You know what I'm saying? So it's no in-betweens. So, but that took for me, believing in myself. Even when I caught the hit, right, for at the building, right?
Yeah.
I told everybody, I said, yo, I got to go back to what I know. Get where we going. To the track, to the park. You get what I'm saying?
But you did it full of, but the crazy thing is, man, and I was, man, I salute you so much, man, of going through, you didn't care about nobody, what they said, or he had this, he lost this, or what the world did. Yes, you did. Was going on with other situations. You said, well, boom, I'm gonna jump, I'm gonna train a little bit, do a little something, out in the world, because you always go back to the world, but you went to the world and did it out in the park and stuff, man. And you went out looking for what you got now, man. And then look at this, man. You just look at when you just don't. Sometimes when you get a chance, just look at you cut the ribbon. Yeah, you cut the ribbon, man.
Bruh.
People don't get it. You know how many people get a chance to cut a ribbon?
Bruh.
That'd be celebrity type shit.
Yeah, right. You try to.
People don't get that.
The feeling and it's just, and that's why I said through our ups and downs, man. In life, human, as being a human, being a person, being not perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But actually still striving to be that great individual, man. To be a great husband, great father, a great businessman, a great friend. You get what I'm saying? A great brother. Just everything. Just striving to be that. Each and every day is what count. Because we gonna make some mistakes, man. We gonna fall short sometimes.
Yes.
But it's about not staying there. It's about getting up and pushing.
Yes.
And in 2023, man, we're encouraging everybody to push. Don't worry about where you was at a month ago, 2 weeks ago. Don't even worry about yesterday. Yesterday is done and over with. You cannot replace it. You can't go back and say, yo, to the drawing board, and I'm going to fix this at 12 o'clock from yesterday on the 16th because this went wrong. You can't do it. So you got to focus on the now. And that's where we at, bro. The now, man.
Crazy.
And now they're going forward. And then I'm just thinking about some things that's going to rock us for 2023 that we're working on, right? And I'm just looking at you like going to 2023. You preparing actually to have your building in 2023. You know, praise God. You know, blessings is coming. But just looking at that momentum to go into a new year. Just even that, for that to even be on your mind, I'm just looking at, I got to understand that you, and this is what's going on in you. You got your emotional roller coaster right now. You happy on the high end because it's going down. Then you feeling discouraged on the other end because there's a lot more you got to do.
You right, man. You right.
Because you're nervous.
You right.
You're nervous. You're excited.
You right.
But at the same time, you're nervous because you're like, man, what if this? What I got to do this? I need this. So, bro, I understand it. And it's like you going in that direction. And then me going into the new year, it's like, yo, with the building, been there for a few months now. And now to take off and make it grow to a wonderful level that it's going to be. It's going, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And then now we talking about a year of being on a podcast, having our own podcast 1 year, and our goal and agenda of what we're going to do for 2023 on this podcast. Wow. Think about that. We already have goals really going into, we going with momentum. Yes. Some people don't have momentum.
Yes.
Some people stressed out right now. Yeah. Some people stuck in a hole right now that they have no clue and they're not even trying to crawl out that hole. So we have some momentum, man, and
that's a good
with
thing,
our
man.
momentum, right, we pushing and motivating people and encouraging them.
That's a good thing. Hey, Don, what you think about this? Let me ask you a question. And I'm just thinking like do you, Look how the election thing is.
Yeah.
You see how they thought they won, then they had to reelect.
Run off, right?
So sometimes you might think you won, but you got to redo it. You got to recount over again.
Yeah, bro. Listen, it's never it's a win because you keep going.
Yeah.
But it's never a win where you can stop working.
Yeah. Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
So it's a win because you saw certain things change. You accomplished certain things, and it's the part of now, like, the win again because I got to keep going.
Yeah, okay.
So to be the ultimate champion, they got to keep going. Like them, really, they winners.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But now, whatever happened that they feel is a monkey wrench in the system, that they saying it got to be a runoff, so they got to take that same winner attitude and push their campaign forward to become the champion.
Yeah, keep on going.
They keep going. Yeah. So that's where it comes down to. So their belief system should not go back to saying, like, oh man, they shouldn't feel discouraged. Yeah. They should be like, yes, I get another chance to spank somebody.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Because me, I look at it like, you know what? I might not be where somebody else might be at, but guess what? I'm winning.
You winning, yes.
Because I ain't worrying about where the next person at. I'm worried about where I'm at.
Like
feel what I'm saying? So I'm winning.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
I'm winning going through my challenges, going through my struggles.
I like that.
I'm still a winner.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? Somebody else might come because they might say they got 200 clients already. And they probably say, oh, yeah, you ain't got. But guess what? I'm winning with what I got.
Yeah, you winning with what you got. I like that.
You feel me? So I think that's the mentality that, like, they got to have and that we got to have as individuals building a brand, building a business. Anybody out there that's doing something, working on themselves, going back to school or whatever it is, they got to look at themselves as a winner already. Don't worry about how much money you got in your bank account. Don't worry about what if you ain't got this going right away. Don't worry about none of that. Just know you are a true winner.
Yes.
And when you're a true winner and a champion, you're going to get up every day and fight.
Yes, man. You're going to get up every day
and
fight, man. I was just thinking about that this morning, man. Because some mornings you get up and you know how the training world is. You get up, man. I don't even care if people pay you or what the case may be. You get up early. You know we get up early. We up at 4 in the morning, man. We out training by 5. I'm telling me, you know, I'm just talking about me and you for now. We out because we interact with each other on social media or call or text or something. Make a long story short, and you might get all the way to your gym, and the person's like, I can't.
Ain't nobody there.
And this be like a chain of command, like one person, three. But you paid already, but you still feel some type of way because we make money off results. We'll make money off just getting money from people.
There you go.
We love the money, but results help us get more money.
That's what bring the money.
And you get to your gym, one person called, then the next one. But they ain't called while they wait till you put the key in the door.
You there already waiting and nobody showing up.
You was like, man.
Right.
But guess what? We still winners. We still go out. We still do something you might work on yourself in that little bit period of time. Or somebody might just be where you located at, somebody might be going in the little store in the morning, get them a little breakfast. They might look at it all makes sense.
Yes.
It all makes sense, man. Yes. And just like you said, Don, I like how you put it, man. Like, it might seem like you win, but you got to keep going winning. Yeah, I like that, I'm telling you, bro,
because this game is chess, so it's never over.
Yes.
It's always a new move.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's always a new move. It's always, you got to be strategic on certain moves that you make. Because sometimes we're going to make a move and it's going to set us back 3 moves.
Yes.
So we got to step back and then realize that and see it like, this just cost me, but you can't let yourself down. You got to keep going.
Yes.
And that's what happened in life, right? Like if we start pushing little pieces out and pulling, all of it will fall if we don't pay attention to the move, or how we pull it out. Yes. The whole thing will fall. And that's how our life is. Sometimes we move one block and our whole life falls.
Fall down, yes.
And then we don't even know how to build it back up. We don't know how to build our life back up. That one block costed us 5 years of trying to rebuild.
Yes, it did.
Because we don't know how to build it up, bro. We've been so conditioned to not work through trials and tribulations. We've been conditioned to stay at a standstill when it's hard.
Yes.
We've been conditioned that way to believe it's okay to struggle. Nah, man, that ain't okay.
No, it's not, man.
So I'm saying that struggle got to make you stronger to get to your next destination.
Yeah, you, man, you ain't never lied. Man. It ain't okay to struggle, man. I don't know why people think it's okay, like, to struggle, man.
Great. I tell you, when I'm struggling, I'll be frustrated. But guess what? I fight every day because I know, no, I don't supposed to be there. I don't supposed to be stuck right there.
Yeah.
Not at all. I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care if I'm telling you I'm an entrepreneur. I'm telling you I'm working for myself. I don't care what. I do not supposed to be struggling.
You're supposed to be struggling, man.
You understand? So, but it's up to us to keep fighting because that struggle brings out greatness, right? In my belief system, time I look in the book, my higher power, man, Jesus, the Lord, my Savior, right? When I look in that book, I see everybody who went through a struggle, and then I see how He pulled them out. You get what I'm saying? But they went through a struggle for some time. Yeah. Because I got to see, can you withstand this? Because I could give you everything in the world. I could give it to you right now.
Wow.
But can you handle this?
Yes.
A fool with money, right? Right? So can I give you this? Is you going to be the fool? If I give you everything you want right now, what would you do? Some people going to be a fool, bro. They going to crash. Fool. How many people hit the lottery was millionaires, right? And then they lost it all.
It's crazy.
How many people got inherited money and lost it all?
Lose it all, man.
I'm
talking about lose it all.
So, a fool don't understand money, man. It will depart them soon, regardless. So that's like us. We want a higher paying job, but right now we still a fool. So how can we get a high paying job? We want to make 6 figures, but we're a fool with money. Yeah. How can we get to that? It's people right now with 6-figure jobs and they still live check to check,
struggling, man. And I see
why? They keeping up with the Joneses. They gotta wear everything that's name brand that costs $1,000, $2,000. They don't feel right if they ain't wearing that stuff. Yeah. They struggling. Really, or actually, they struggling. But they just got a great career that pays them the money, so they're just going to wait till the next check, and then what they're going to do, repeat the cycle. Blow it. So, bro, we got to get out of that, and this is what takes us into that next year. This is what takes us to be focused. So we got to be more focused, more consistent, and we got to have the right energy.
Yes, you got to have the right energy.
Because if you got positive energy, you're going to conquer things.
Yes.
Even when you're going through something, you're going to conquer some things. Yeah. Now, if you got some negative energy and negative vibe, bro, you ain't going to conquer nothing. Everything coming to your life going to be a downfall. Everything coming to your life going to be a downfall. You're going to be a rocket, but you're going to rocket into the ground. You ain't going to go up into the sky.
It's crazy, Don. You know what I want to tell them too, Don? Stop putting everything off, man. Like, just like you said, how they said, well, I'm going to start next 2 weeks because the New Year fall next. Like, nah, stop putting anything off. Because I look at, where I work at, a lot of guys at my job, they 6'5" over. They put their whole life on. Now they're at a point where they gotta work and collect Social Security and work because they've been putting off so long. And you'll get to about 65 now. You can still you gotta work. And when they talk to me about it, and I be straight up with it, I like, man, I ain't I'm putting myself in a predicament where I ain't even trying to make 65 and stop. I'm trying to stop before then. And, with the grace of God, man, I always say this, 8 more years, I'm trying to stop working, period. But make a long story short, when you put stuff off, you keep saying, I'm doing next year, I'm doing 3 more months. Then now when the time come, all the years in the past by now, when you and I'm just speak from a point of view, at 65, something like that, why are you still working your job, you get Social Security and getting checked. Why you should be settled
but
at an age because people still put on just like the training business.
Facts.
They keep if you start now, by sometime you'll be good. Why you gonna 2 weeks behind training? That's 2 weeks to recover for the pain because you can go be hurt. You can Craig. Not people hit you when they first start. They hit you like I'm sore for they. But once you get them 2 weeks out the way, start now. Get 2 weeks out the way. So when the new year fall in, you fresh.
Yeah.
You telling your client you telling one of your friends, your coworker, whoever with you, your mate or whatever, like, come on, Craig, they doing it because you already psyched up. Don't keep on putting off because you got to go through that pain for about a week or two.
People afraid, bro, and like you speak on older people, right? 65, right? That's because at 40 they wasn't thinking a certain type of way. You know what I mean? It's growth. It's a mental growth. It's a physical growth.
Yes.
They know their health be declining, so they have to keep going to get the check. So, bro, it's a challenge, and that's why we encourage people like we talk mental, physical, spiritual.
Yes.
All the time, man, because it don't matter your age. Because that's why I always tell a person now, my kids, and I try to encourage them now, because like, if you 20, if you put in all the work you need to do right now and sacrifice all you need to sacrifice right now, at 45,
you'll be good.
You good. You can put your feet up and really do things with life. You ain't got to be worried. You can have a great savings. You can have investment properties. You can have so much if you just take the time and listen to somebody trying to feed you and willing to learn. Like people who starting now early at their 20s, bro, and you see it, man, that it's so many younger people that's on their real grind. And by 40, bro, they gonna be feet kicked up if they don't let the money get to them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If they don't let the money get to them and they're going that downhill spiral, you know what I mean? But they have the opportunity, man, to be great.
Opportunity.
So us, we working so we can say about 50 or 60. You know what I'm saying? Because we behind 20 years. Regardless of what you person want to say. We already behind 20 or 20 or a little more. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so we behind 20 plus years already. So we looking 20 plus years going forward. You know what I'm saying? To get us to where we need to be. That's where we at. You know what I'm saying? So for us, it's more of a fight. For them, they fight. They can make a couple more mistakes, real big mistakes, and catch up. We can't make no big mistakes like that.
Ain't no more big mistakes.
You know what I'm saying? Just take it for instance. We ain't going back that way, but just take for instance, we can't lose 5 years of our life right now. We can't lose 5 years.
Ain't no.
It's no way.
No way.
I could lose 5 years right now, bro.
Nah, you can't.
I tell a person, it's no way I could lose. I'm Craig. I can't. You lose a year.
That'll set you back so far.
What?
Boy.
That'll put me under the table.
Oh man,
I cannot lose 5 years, Craig. Craig, I will be under the table, man.
That'll set you back so far.
5 years.
Hey, yo, 2 days will set you back.
What? You give me 48 hours and I'm crying. I'm everything is my world is upside down. Craig, I'm not lying. Listen, I learned to be honest with myself, Craig.
Let's just say you take a butt off.
Shit.
Say you take a butt off. You call your client. They be like, oh yeah, I'm over there with Craig. I'm chilling. I'm over there with such. You ain't got nobody.
I ain't got no business no more, man. Craig, a month.
Because you know you're gonna lose that business.
What?
Hey,
listen,
you right.
If I take 48 hours, listen, 48 hours is over. 6 months is over. 6 months like 10 years right now to me.
Yeah. 6 months is
6 months, 10 years.
Yeah, you is right. Bitch ain't got no time.
I ain't got that.
Nah,
that's why I tell people like, listen, I'm going to stay back right here where I'm at. I'm going to go through my struggles until I prevail. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have that time to waste. And but what's crazy is, right, and it's what people don't be realizing, right? It's people right now who never been to prison, none of that, right? And they still in the same predicament they was 20 years ago, right? Because they still think the same way. So right now, they losing vital time.
Yes.
Because right now, today, in another year, they're going to be the same way because they not changing nothing, bro.
They ain't changing nothing, man.
They ain't changing nothing. So I can't lose a year. See, they might want to lose another year, whatever the case may be. They might want to play with it. I can't lose it. I ain't trying to. Bro, I'm 40. So I'll be 41 in 2 months. And this year done went by so quick. I'm like, damn, I just was 40. They ain't even let me play with it for a while. You get what I'm saying? So time don't wait, and it don't. You know what I'm saying? So there's individuals out there right now. They playing with time.
Yes, they playing.
You feel what I'm saying? Everybody's saying, "Oh, I'm gonna start next week. Oh, I'm gonna start next month. I'm gonna start." And guess what? All that time fly by. Then a year go by. They still ain't start doing nothing.
But the crazy thing is, people play with their time. They want you to play with your time. You know how many people say, why you get up so early? Why you working all many hours? Like, when you not paying my bills, you don't know what I'm working this for. Like, none of people be saying to me, like, Craig, you always working. You work all these hours. You up in the morning. When you getting rest? When you gonna get rest when you dead and all? I'm like, what you not paying my bills or you not doing nothing? But this is my mental struggle of me thinking about when I used to go to that Heights Town with them $10 and change. They weren't thinking about that when I was busting my head. I ain't had no gas money. I ain't had no driver's license. I ain't had this or that. They ain't thinking about that. Now you want to slow my. Now you'll be comfortable. If I don't post no more, me getting up in the morning, I get up about 12 in the afternoon, stomach all fat.
Yeah, this how people is.
What they say? I remember Craig was getting up.
I'm gonna pull one of these blocks, right? And this how people's life is right now, because this is what we do, y'all. That's our life. That's right there.
That's it, man.
That's our life, yo. One block, because we be BSing around. Man, one block. And look where we got to start back at now. Look where we got to start at. Right, bro, I can't go back there, bro.
Nah, I can't.
I can't. Bro. Listen, I can't go back there, Craig. So people, like and we speaking this in general life, man, of people and what people dealing with. People still right here in their life and they 40-something, man. You feel me? They in their late 30s, man. And they still want to be the 18 and 19-year-old level of thinking. You know what I'm saying? No, build your life, man. Stop spending money on useless things right now. Save your money. Start learning. Learn about certain investment things, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, whatever. Start learning this stuff that's out there that you will learn to invest your money. Know about houses, whatever it is, where you can start putting some money at. A little bit of money turn into something. Because 5 years, right? If I lose 5 years, man, I lose my kids. I lose my marriage. I lose my business. I lose myself. I lose my mom. I lose my brothers and sisters. Look at all the stuff I just named. I lose you. I lose the production team. Look at everything I lose, bro. Just off of that one move that took me back here because I wanted to be stupid. You crazy, man. I ain't doing that shit.
I'm a firm believer of people, when you ain't doing that, you in the way. Too, I'm a firm believer that because I was in the way. I was in the way of other people. I probably was in the way, and this personal, man. Some of the women I dealt with, I was doing so much dumb stuff. I probably was in the way for them potential to
grow, right?
Potential to them having a good man. I'm in the way. I was in the way. Like, you be in the way of your own stuff. You be in the way of other people's way.
No.
You driving in the car. I ain't got no license, but I'm driving in the way. I crash your car. I ain't got nothing. I crash the car. I can wait till the police get up. Do not. So you be in the way of certain things, man. Like, you be in the way, and you slow other people down. Yes. You in the way, and I say what I say down every day. I'm not letting nobody slow me down. I don't care how you feel about me. Yep. I post because I post.
Yep.
And I could always stop at anything, but I know it's somebody out there just like me. Because I done been hanging around with people who's just like me. I just woke up one morning and drank no more and anything. You know how many people call my phone because they know I had a big bottle very early.
Craig, you ready?
So I be trying to get to them too, and get the people, other people that I don't know. Just like you said, when the dude called me, I didn't know he was going through it. But
that's what I'm saying.
You be in the way, man, and I don't want to be in the way. And how me and you is we putting something together so we help you get out of your own way.
Yes.
And get your journey on, man.
That's the key. Because none of us out there got 6 months to lose. Now, if you're willing to lose 6 months or 5 years, that's up to you, man. But I'm going to let you know. I ain't in that ballpark with you, my boy. I can't, girl, lady, man, whoever. I can't lose 5. I can't listen. I tell you, I can't lose 7 hours.
When you put them chips out right now and that all fell down, I just thought about,
listen,
woo, boy, that's a bitch life.
Listen,
woo.
If listen, 8 hours, right? Some people sleep 8 hours, right? I can't lose 8 hours, and I don't even sleep 8 hours. That's what's crazy. Yeah. And I can't lose 8 hours, yo. So on that note, in that perspective, bro, it's like we have to continue to push forward through your struggles, through your obstacles you're going through your trials, right? Push forward, keep pushing, because it's going to get better. Because now, well, guess what? You can rebuild this.
Yes, you can rebuild.
Right? You can start rebuilding.
Yes.
It ain't over. So you could take these pieces, right, and you could start rebuilding. This is your life. Your life is pieces. Look, you can start rebuilding your life.
You right.
You can start rebuilding. Look, you can start rebuilding your life. And guess what? This time, guess what? It's going to be stronger. And it's going to be built on something. Before, you was built on sand. You build a house on sand. You know what happened in sand when the water come and all that. Now, guess what? You building this on something strong. That foundation is built.
Yes.
Now, when the storm come, it can't fall. That's what we talking about building, man.
And then the crazy thing about it, Doc, is we prime examples, man, are coming from, the streets, to going to jail. I'm talking about not doing no 1 year, 2 years. I'm talking about doing years out of our life. I'm talking about years where we come home, our kids then they grown.
Shit.
I'm just saying, like, you come home, everybody, some people passed away, some people have moved on. Like, if we see, we true living testimonies right here, just sitting here. Like, we not putting this together. We ain't reading no book or nothing. Like, we sitting here, when we went through coming out, lose everything, come back. Now we come back. We came back even stronger.
Yes.
So happened. Sometimes the fall will make you come back even stronger.
No. I tell a person every fall, every difficult go through is to make you stronger. But it depends on how you go through that storm.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people, when the storm hits, some people, bro, they just can't get up.
Nah.
They just can't get up. They lay down. They lay down. They mope about it. They say they're going to start doing this, but they never do it.
Mm-hmm.
So we learned, bro, because we went through something, right?
Yes.
And you had to have a mental toughness.
Yes.
You had to have tough skin to go through what we went through, man.
Yes.
When I know I had to be tough. I don't care what nobody else says. Some people might like this. When a grown man told me to squat and open my cheeks and cough, that was the most humiliating shit in my life, and I wanted to do something about it. But guess what? I couldn't.
Couldn't do nothing about it.
I couldn't do nothing, but I was degraded, bro. As a human, as a man, bro. I was violated. And then I'm coming from visiting joyful moments, kissing my kids and hugging my mom, see y'all later. And I go back here and they say strip naked, lift your balls up and squat, open your butt cheeks. And then you get the dumb ones that want to play, oh, you ain't doing coughing, or you ain't squat, I can't, know what I mean? And I just want to say certain shit, but you can't. Bro, so I had to bite my tongue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And accept this, that I was going to be humiliated every time I come from a visit.
Man, that's crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying? And saying to myself, and building myself up, saying this will never be me again.
Man, that's
bro. That's why I say you're not strip searching me, bro. I don't want to go in there.
Nah.
I don't want you to tell me lift my nuts up. I don't want you to say squat and cough. I don't want you to say open my mouth, lift my tongue up. I don't want none of that, bro. That's a humiliation, bro. That's a violation of me.
Take this on top of that. I went through the same thing because I did all the time too. But take this on top of that. Before I got to the strip search, guess what? When I went down, God bless her soul, my son mom was 7 months. So my son wasn't even born when I went and did my 5 years. So just imagine now I go out, my son born, he probably like 2, 3, that age. I go out there to visit. She'll bring him up or something. I go out to visit. He crying like crazy because he don't know me.
He don't know you.
I'm talking he crying like, I'm talking about like going crazy where the guard come over there like, you got to keep me down. I'm talking about he don't even know me. I'm trying to hold him. But I'm his dad.
Yo.
Then after he crying and all that, I'm sick, bitch, heart going crazy. Now I gotta go get church. Just imagine all that in less than like 10 minutes.
Listen.
But an hour or something.
I know, I feel all that, cause that happened to me. Only difference was, right? My son told me I wasn't his dad.
Yeah, so
the feeling. And I went back, that's why they went back, got the phone, like, yo, you stupid. Wow. And it wasn't her fault.
Man.
It was my fault. But once I started growing, I had to apologize for that, man. And realized that was me. Yeah. I did that. I caused that, yo. And he was 2, bro. And he told me that.
That's crazy.
Because I left, he was 1.
So we went.
You know what I'm saying? So,
thing,
bro, but that's why I said, bro, I nah. So we just gotta buckle up, man, and keep fighting, man. Yes. Don't give up, man. Keep rebuilding your house, man. Keep rebuilding. That's it, y'all. Keep rebuilding. And we're gonna get ready to leave y'all with that, man. Craig got something to say, man. We just want y'all to keep rebuilding, man.
It's coming to New Year. If y'all want to look at it's coming to New Year, man. It's time, and I'm talking just time, man, to reach out to me and Doc, man. We here for you, man. Anytime, any given time. I'm strictly morning shift, not all day, 24 hours. Not this, he 24 hours. I'm strictly morning shift. Reach out, man. Reach out to us, man, and put it in, man. It's a lot of specials been running. I know Doc keep the specials running and everything. So, it's a lot of stuff. Man. I know he keep the specials. He had me make specials. I had to switch my game up sometimes. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this for free. I'll be wanting money sometimes. But I gotta keep, you can't switch up. But sometimes, it's specials running and everything, man. So y'all gotta reach out, man. We give y'all, we did for free so long, and we still give away free stuff. Don't get it twisted. But man, we giving it away, man. For little or nothing, man. We giving it away. And we trying to help you. We giving away so much. We love it. It ain't like something like it's a gimmick or something like this. We love this. And then we done went to so far to start our own podcast. Yeah. Because we love it, man.
Yeah.
And right now we working on and just, working on getting, something coming in from the pocket, but everything is funded out of our pocket, man.
Yeah.
And that's how much we love this shit. We funding this everything out of our pocket, man. A lot of stuff we fund out of our pockets, man. Even the giveaway we fund out of our pocket, man. Driving to you with the gas, giving out, that's funding, we fund a lot of stuff out of our pocket, man. Because we love it, because we know in return, man, it's a big picture, man. Yeah. And we know it's a big picture in return, man. So that's all I got to say, man. Reach out to us.
Yo, man, listen. New Year coming, y'all, man. Don't wait till New Year's, though. Start now, man. Yes. Start now. If you're an individual out there, I don't care what you're going through, what it is you're struggling with, man. Start now. We're working on yourself today, man. If you out there, you got health issues, man. You got a gut, a stomach, you, your lady, whoever, man. Work on each other. I'm telling you, because that's not good. Not good, y'all. And we got to start taking our health serious, man, like everything else. But if you're looking to grow your life, man, and advance through the new year, man, that's coming up, put in work now, man. Start today, the 17th, December 17th. Start today, man, because why? This will give you a 13-day head start, 14-day head start, really. 14-day head start on you working on your life. So, man, I just encourage you, man, to start doing something different today that could better you tomorrow. That's it, man. Work on yourself, man. We here, you already know. We training next year, 2023. We're going to skyrocket this joint, man. So y'all just be on the lookout, because there's going to be a lot of things going down, man. And we just coming to take over, man, what's rightfully ours. Yeah. We just coming to take what's rightfully ours, and we ain't violating nobody. We ain't selling nobody no wrong shit. We just coming to take what's ours, because it's out there to be taken, y'all. So listen, that's what you got to do. Go get what's yours. Work for it and go get it, man. And we're going to leave y'all with that, man.
Let me say one more thing. Go ahead. Hey, yo, I want to say one more thing. One more thing, man. Somebody. I was looking on. I was coming down here to do the podcast, and I'm commending you, but I'm commending her too. Ebony Hardy, boy. I see you. Don't think, man, that's a good look, man. You had me so happy in my, man. I looked at it, I seen it, and I said, wow, man, get it right. I know you're gonna get it right, but but that's a good look, man. Ebony Hardy, I see you. We see you. I want to see what's going on in the next couple of months. But real talk, that's a good look, man. You working on yourself. You buckle down, man, because you've been watching all of us, all of us local trainers. I know you've been watching because you comment on everybody's stuff, so you've been watching it. So you pick and choose who you want and you feel comfortable with, and I know you're in good hands, so keep working on yourself. That's all I want to say.
There you go, man. We're going to leave y'all with that, man. Have a great one.